Hey guys, welcome back to another round of Cyborg Gaming. Today I'm coming out of Angler's Tunnel, the fourth temple here in Link's Awakening. And you can see right behind me, there is a little ghost here. This guy will spawn for you eventually as you are exiting the temple when we go and collect some of the heart pieces and things like that. The reason he is following me right now is because off camera I went to collect some rupees, as we are going to want to have about 1,000 rupees by the end of this video and before we go into the next temple. We're going to need to buy a set of bow and arrows from the shop. And so that is why I did that. And so we're actually going to come in here. There's a tunnel slightly off of Angler's Tunnel that is going to teach us a new song that we can use to warp around the world. So you're just going to have to sit here and wait here for a couple minutes as he teaches you the song. And, you know, it's pretty useful. We're going to use it multiple times throughout this video. There's going to be a lot going on here. We're going to collect probably 4 or 5 heart pieces along with this in this video. And going through multiple trading sequences. So this Mambo is going to be pretty helpful, especially for the rest of the way, as we're getting close to, you know, we're probably finished more than half of the game. So now we can go out, and I'll show you guys how to utilize that song in a bit. So you can see the ghost is just going to follow us around. But actually, we're not going to leave this water just yet, because there is one more tunnel that we are going to go through that should give us a heart piece. The one thing I will say about doing this, and when I was going through this area overall, is it's just kind of slow. The swimming is slow. You can't really speed up very much. So you're going to come over here and just press B. And then your B is basically kind of your little dive in which you can collect the heart. So now the next heart piece is, I think, down by the castle. So let me press basically the back button there. So we are going to want to go all the way over here and then get into this area and go to right about there. So once we got that, we can go about returning the ghost to his house. So when I was originally kind of just practicing and doing a run through, the ghost came to me during that run down to the castle. So, let's get rid of you. Do I have to go down this way? I can't quite remember. Let's go down this way and see what happens. So, let's go off to the left here. And yeah, this is kind of what I'm talking about. Like, it's not super slow, but it could be so much faster. Especially with the Pegasus boots. I like kind of sprinting around and going faster than Link's just even regular walking. The one thing is nice, now that I have the song, I can kind of teleport directly to where his house is. And I'll show you guys where on the map that is. So in case you don't have the teleporter, you can kind of figure it out. But it's not too far away from the beach, and we've already passed it when we went through the animal village. So let's get through this. And there we go. So that's already 2 quick heart pieces. And if you remember, on the way to the animal village, there was a heart piece on the way to the animal village down like stairs very similar to these. And we needed to get the flippers to be able to access them. So now, at some point in this video, I'll go back and grab that heart piece. But let's get out of here and get over to the village. So we're just basically going to follow our path back up and get back up to the ladder. So the one thing that is annoying also about these flippers and the way that this world is kind of built, we have to go in and up specific like ramps like this one, or up the ladder right there. So yeah, this is a good time to show how this works. So let's go like that and pull out the fish version. So now we can play this, and we can go teleport to any of our teleporters here. So here is the animal village, and you can see the house right here down at Martha's Bay. It's very close to the beach that we've already been to many times, and you should have been at the animal village a couple times by now. So let's just teleport. I'll explain a little bit here. If you haven't seen the teleporter, you might have just walked right past it. A lot of the teleporters here, they're just blocked by rocks. So you just need to pick up the rock that's right here and throw it so that you can access this area. Woo. Well, I can access it easier. So you can see here, let's enter his house, and he's basically just kind of reminisce over what's going on here. So just kind of let him, take it all in. See what happened to his house over the years. I don't know how long he's been dead. But basically he's just kind of thinking about his life and this and that. So just, let him do so for a couple minutes, and then we should be going over to the graveyard. He sure does take his sweet time, but, he's a sad little guy. Okay. Yeah, I'm sorry, man. It's gonna happen to all of us, though. Okay, are you ready for your go back to the graveyard? Okay, cool. Okay, so he's not too far away from the cemetery. I think this is it. Either way, let's go teleport and we can get there a lot easier. Okay. This is the one we want to go to. And for whatever reason, when they built this game, they put his outside of the cemetery. It is a really weird spot, in my opinion, for where it is. So let's just go down here. You can see the witch's hut right here. And now we can go right in here. So basically this is all you have to do with the ghost. You can bring him back to his cemetery and he will now leave you alone. And this is basically now the start of what we want to do to go get the trading sequence started. Cool, we got a fairy bottle. Okay. So we're gonna get a good friend and visit from our friend the owl here. So gonna go to Martha's Bay, the windfish. Yep. Yeah, he's not too helpful. So actually at this point I'll probably just do one quick teleport over to the animal village just because I want to grab that heart piece. So here we're going to work our way up, and this is basically where we want to go. It's how we get to the animal village in the first place when we don't really have a way to get there originally. So let's go up there. And let's get out of here. Whee! Okay. So we're going to be through the animal village to get them out. And you can see here, I've got about 940 in rupees. I'm not going to waste your guys' time trying to collect them all. There's one more place that I need to go that I'll do in this trading sequence, that will allow me to get about 70 easy ones. And then there's one in the prairie as well that I think that gave me 50. So that is the third heart of this video. So now we can get out of here. Actually, we needed to go to the animal village in the first place. So actually, yes, this was perfect. I thought the animal village was actually the second point of the trading sequence, but it is actually number 1 for this video. So you should have an item that you got right outside of Angler's Tunnel. I went through that in my last video, and this is where we're going to bring that. So the hibiscus here. Yep. I will listen, and we're going to get a letter that we're going to take over to the mysterious forest. This nice little lady said mysterious forest anyways, which gave us the hint to go over there. But that's also why you're watching this video. Hopefully I make this a little easier and a little faster for you guys to get through. So let's go over to the prairie. I like going up through the village. I probably could have gone all the way to the top north of the video map anyways, over by like the first temple. Let's see if I've already collected everything in here. Okay, alright, we're good there. So that is a good place to get like 50 free rupees. And actually, no, I don't quite have enough. I need to get 980. So after I go to the village, or up to the forest, I will then come over here to the shop and we'll buy the bow and arrow. So let's get up here and sprint right through. Oop, my bad. So, Mysterious Forest, we've been in here many, many times. So we're going to work our way up to the northwest area of the forest. This is basically how we get out and how we get over to the first temple. So you should know this area, and I think I even showed this a little bit at the beginning, as well as the ghost house that basically will come in here at the very beginning of the game. There's nothing you can do, but this is why we have this area in the game anyways. It's basically just for the trading sequence as far as I know. So they give us a photograph of Princess Peach, in which she likes very much. Is she so beautiful? It gives me something for my trouble. Which, it's a broom of all things, and I feel like that is a very strange trade. But regardless, we now have our next item for our trading sequence. There we go. And this is where we can get even more rupees. So just jump right over here. I should now have... this one's a 20. I think the other one's a 50. Okay. So nice and easy over here. And I think I even did mention in the previous video when I was looking at a 50-piece rupee in a chest, and I was like, I don't really want to waste the time to go get it. Well, it would have been helpful. I completely forgot that we had to spend like 1,000 rupees just to get the bow and arrow. So let's just teleport back, as we need to go back to the village for a couple things anyways. So first we'll buy the bow and arrow, and then we're going to speak to the nice old lady that is going to give us our next trading piece. So let's go down here, go over here, and like we've done a couple times, let's get this bow and arrow set. Cool, cool, cool. And out we go. So it is optional, I would say, at this point. You don't quite need it. But there's a couple rooms that are going to be in the next temple, as far as I know, that will need the bow and arrow. And if you don't have the bow and arrow, you just won't get the item and be able to complete that room. Okay, so now we're going to go back to the animal village area for our next trading sequence. So a lot of this video does have to revolve around Animal Village and Martha's Bay. So basically we need to find the bridge that's a little bit west of Animal Village. So let's get in here. And just use the Pegasus boots just to get up a little bit more. And I probably should do... I like to have at least 500 rupees as I'm going through this game for situations like that, where if I need to buy an item, I have no problem doing so. It just took me a little bit of time to kind of harvest some rupees around the world. So let's go over here. So this one makes absolutely no sense to me. So this is the area that you need, and you should just apparently know that you need to fall off, and that if you come over here, that there's going to be a fisherman that you can't see at all. So come up here, and just talk to him. Use your feather to jump out. And so we're going to make a trade with another dude that just looks like Mario. For whatever reason, they just kind of built it this way, that there is a ton of Mario references, ton of Nintendo references as well. Personally, I enjoy it, but it is a little bit redundant after a while. So let's get out of here. And let's swim up a little bit into Martha's Bay. So you can see here, there's an easy way for you to get in and out. And our little mermaid friend is going to be right here. So she is our next trading sequence, in which we will give her that, and we'll get a scale, I think it is. Perfect. So our next heart should be right in here, and another one just right outside. So let's go all the way down. And I think curve off to the right just a little bit. Right in here. Yes, and then so this is also where we want to get to, those stairs. That is going to give us a heart piece and a weapons upgrade. So I think that is heart number 4 from this video. So we'll get a 5th, and then we'll get one yeah, it's a bomb upgrade. So that should be nice for us. Be able to hold more weapon, or hold more bombs. And so let's get down here. Oh man, I don't like you guys. So here, the easiest way I found to do it is just... oh, whoops. Get as close as you can. Ah, dang. So jump, and then hack. So now we can kind of just go further out, use the Pegasus boots, and do it that way. That is the way I've kind of seen it done, and found that works best for me. When I tried just doing the Pegasus boots, it basically hit, you know, the bushes, and I just wasn't able to get the jump fully. Alright, we got another piece of heart. And then work our way through these stairs. And it's going to take us down to another set of stairs that we need to have our magic out. So we aren't really going to need to teleport, as we're pretty close to just going straight into the temple. Ah, the little devil. Yep, I'm ready. Yeah, I'll take more bombs. Thank you, Mr. Devil. Alright. I'll see you later, man. Appreciate it. So, just jump right back out here. Of course. And, you know, it's... oh, my... okay, I do that way too much in this game. It is nice having the extra health for going through these temples. You can kind of see I take a lot of damage. I just run through things a lot, and the extra health allows me to just kind of survive. As I don't even think I've died through this. Like, I don't really die in Zelda games too much, anyways. But I'm not exactly a slow-paced player. I like to just kind of run in and try to give as much damage as possible. And if I die, I die. It's just kind of what it is. Especially with my Dark Souls videos, you guys have probably seen some of those. I definitely die more than I should when I just kind of... I'm just very impatient. So, if you could see where I went right in, just go into that same spot as I'm over here ranting, and just press B, and you'll dive right in, and that is going to take you right into the 5th temple here. I guess technically we have to go into the mouth. So... yep, that area right there where the bubbles are coming, just press B. And now we are out of Martha's Bay, going into the 5th temple. So, we'll go through this one on my next video, but I hope you guys found that video helpful. Catch you on the next one.